welcome you back to Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. You haven't missed a thing as we're just about set for the opening kickoff. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This one fielded at the 5. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Moore. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Matt Judon, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
They'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short. That'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. He needed 2. He barely got back to the line of scrimmage. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Harris. Dances by him. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Now Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete.
There's a first third down try of the game, and the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 31 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
We'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. No score after one on EA Sports. Sacramento with the football here as we get set to begin quarter two. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. This one is caught. It's Moore. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Condors post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. And they, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off in the midst of a losing streak because they think they have to stay on their toes and punch their way out of it. But occasionally, you get that open week, you step back, evaluate what's been going wrong, see what you can put in that can move you forward, and maybe you get a chance to breathe a little bit and kind of start over.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Back to throw. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Off play action. Jones under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Well, they had the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad, but a loss like that, you can't take a sack there.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing you cannot do, they did.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Here's Sacramento's offense once more.
Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Marcus Jones picks it, and the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
I have to think the sooner halftime can get here for them, the better, because that first half has been rough. And that safety, it only adds to their issues. The other sideline, though, I think they're fine if we just skip the break and keep playing.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's Sacramento's offense once more. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Butker on for the PAT. That will make this a 16-point lead. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Harris running straight ahead. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Final shot before the half for Mahomes.
Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
With the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Looking to throw on second down. Jones.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
Ball downfield, they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Jones on third down. And right side, Henry's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Jones on first down.
Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the...
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Jones now from the gun on third down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Mahomes escapes the sack, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes
got his man complete. Moore.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 38-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sky Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Condors will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Myers. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man right side, Myers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or he could have gone for more.
From the 40 now on second down. Jones, and he finds Parker here, complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Back to throw again. That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Touchdown, Patriots! Hunter Henry, a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter.
They'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by Nick Bolton.
Holding. Defense.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his... And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. It's not that often you see a 2-point try from that distance, and, of course, it's not that often that it's successful, and it wasn't there.
And who added all this thinking to the game, right? Because now you've got so much extra to consider. The penalty happens. Do you go for 2 from that spot now after the penalty? Or do you say, we're going to kick it, which means they have to administer the penalty from the 15. Now you're back further. Can you make that one? It's a lot of extra stuff on what used to be a routine play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And some room to roam now. Touchdown!
Isaiah Pacheco. His 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Condors look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the 1st half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the 2nd half, that got done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Fields it right around the goal line. New England's offense set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
Throwing, Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. 2nd down and 5.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now Jones. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Quick completion to Henry.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You're
handing out multiple, although I set you up by